Salve rapaziada, estamos aí de novo com mais um jogaço Red Dead Redemption, galera. E Red Dead Redemption, o primeiro, né, para PlayStation 4, mas estou jogando no Play 5, galera, e com legendas em português. Jogar no normal mesmo. Criar novo jogo salvo. Isso. Esse jogo é um recurso de salvamento automático ativado por padrão. Galera, esse jogo, né, eu comprei ele final do ano passado, assim que ele lançou. E rapaziada, pelo que eu tô vendo, tá bonito, hein? Olha só essa água. Olha esse jogo. Claro que é uma coisa mais cartoonizada, mas tá top, hein, manos? Não é que nem o Red Dead Redemption 2, né? Mas ele é um jogo de 2010, manos. É um jogo de 2010 e ele vem com legendas em português agora. Aí nosso John Marston. Começou a saga, galera. Rockstar Games presents. Mano, tá muito bonito esse jogo. Não sei se no YouTube passa toda o que eu tô transmitindo aqui, cara, mas que jogo bacana. Rockstar San Diego Production. Primeira vez que eu joguei esse jogo, galera, foi quando eu comprei um Xbox One justamente para jogar esse jogo, Rise of the Rome, porque tipo não tinha pro PlayStation 4, galera. E também não tinha pro Xbox One, mas como o Xbox One ele jogava retrocompatibilidade 360, a gente poderia comprar a versão do 360 e jogar no Xbox One. Então foi o que eu fiz, né? E tava para sair o Red Dead Redemption 2 e eu não queria deixar de jogar o 1 para jogar o 2, entendeu? E cara, me surpreendi muito. A primeira vez que eu joguei esse jogo foi em 2017 ou 18, se eu não me engano, tá? Acho que ele saiu em 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2. Eu acho que foi porque ele perdeu pro God of War 2018 no GOT, né? Bem isso mesmo.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui, galera, só pra nós ver aqui. 60 FPS o jogo tá rodando. É, ele tá rodando a 60 FPS, galera, pelo que eu tô vendo aqui. No Xbox One ele não rodava tão liso assim. Acho que eu joguei um pouco no Play 3 também, se eu não me engano. Só que eu acho que eu não cheguei a zerar no PlayStation 3.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
É, até o GTA V, galera, acho que bebeu muito dessa engine aí do Red Dead primeiro. É bem familiarizado os gráficos, né? E eu acho que o GTA 6 ele vai beber muito do Red Dead Redemption 2, né? Em questão de gráfico, motor gráfico.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem
É, dá pra ver que a face dos personagens são bem cartoonizadas, né?
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Armadillo. E aí está, galera. Nosso começo de jogo. Vá até o salão. Galera, isso aqui tá bem redondinho, hein, o jogo. Ah, guarda uma arma, tá. Ele não pode fazer merda já no começo, né? Parece que a câmera deu uma modificada, né? É. Vou mandar mais devagar aqui, ver se a gente consegue. Tio!
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
Hey,
Tá,
my
esse não é o
friends.
tio, não.
Pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Já vai caçar o Billy Williams? Eu acho que é Bill Will. Cara, mas olha esse gráfico, mano. Puta que pariu, hein? Tá muito massa. Um jogo de 2010, mano. O que os caras conseguem fazer, né? E hoje em dia, pra fazer um jogo decente, né, galera? Ah, é o X que ele... Paramos. Ah, quadrado ele...
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kind
Nascente
of soldiers
Chola.
around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they
O
had
fôlego do cavalo é representado pela barra da esquerda do radar. É aquela barrinha verde, né? A da direita vai ser a nossa vida, eu acho. Alguma coisa.
For an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts.
Cara, o jogo tá espetacular. Olha esse pôr do sol, galera. Isso aqui é pro cara pra tirar uma...
I ain't one to judge a man by the
Uma...
way he keeps, but
Well, he ain't been friends
Como é
for
que é
a long
uma...
time.
are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo?
Só o que eu percebo assim, o jogo tá dando uma...
Staying very long.
Não é quebrada de frame, né, galera? É renderização
You can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
da... do cenário. Às vezes dá uma piscada. Não sei se é...
Those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a
Tá no
married
Play
man.
5, né, mano? Não era pra acontecer esse tipo de coisa, né? Mas... às vezes com uma atualização, né? Às vezes pode ser que melhore. Mas nada que vai estragar a nossa gameplay, né, galera?
Oh, it was the marshal who hired me.
Cara, mas esse sol
I think I heard his
tá
name.
muito
Says he got a
top, mano.
telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking
Rio
for a
Bravo.
guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Mas a gente, eu me lembro que a gente vai passar pelo México. Caraca, manos.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Cara, mas que o jogo tá bonito, mano. Ó, os lobos, coiotes. E eu acho que esse jogo, galera, ele inclui aquela DLC do zumbi lá, do Undead Nightmare. Ó, chegamos.
Go.
Mano, tem a fase que a gente tem que entrar na prisão, tá ligado? Fort Mercy. É muito da hora esse jogo.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend.
Eu sei que é uma franquia que já foi jogada, né, mano? Mas com certeza é mais uma inesquecível do Play 5, né? Aproxime-se de Fort Mercy. Tem que ir até lá no X, né? Será que eu desmonto do cavalo aqui? Vou desmontar pra ver, velho. Vamos dar uma virada geral no John Marston. Top, hein? É, o jogo tá lisinho, tá, galera? Tirando algumas... Que nem eu falei, tirando umas piscadas assim na renderização do jogo. Às vezes, né? Mas assim, a performance aqui tá lisa.
Bill!
É o Bill Williams.
Bill, I've come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you, think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Senhorita McFarlane. Aquele rapaz do governo, troféu conquistado. Novos amigos, velhos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was... Oh... I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die,
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Vamos lá então, né? Vá até Bonnie. Cara, mas tipo, a movimentação do jogo, velhos, tá muito massa, tá muito top. Sabe, não tem aquele travamento que tinha nos consoles da antiga geração. Não tô nem falando do Play 4, né? Tô falando de PlayStation 3 e Xbox One 360 que jogava, né?
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Caminhe com a Bonnie. Ó, deu uma bugadinha no braço dela, ela tá com um stick nervoso, parece.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Whoa! Come on then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Cara, esse cavalo, olha a movimentação, ó.
Impressions are hard to erase.
Cara, tudo bem realista assim, né? Tá falando de um jogo de 2010, porra.
That's the train station. Things sure have bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Opa! Isso, cavalinho.
Try to keep up, will you?
Let's go.
Tem que ganhar a corrida dela? celeiro aqui eu vou ter que salvar uma hora antes. É grande a fazenda da mulher.
Here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside?
O jeito dele correr é meio... É, GTA também é assim, né, mano? Mas, assim, galera, as primeiras impressões é que é um jogo que acompanha muito bem o hardware, né, do Play 5.
I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a
Acho que a gente
fine
vai...
Come, let's head out. The country
Acho
is
que a gente
really
vai
beautiful
caçar
around this time.
uns coiotes, eu acho, né? Se não me engano.
Ready, Mr. Marston?
Mano,
Let's mount up.
se de dia é bonito, olha a noite, galera. Olha isso aqui. Tu tá maluco, velho? Que bagulho doido, mano. Bagulho muito louco. Ué, naquela época tinha energia elétrica já, hein? Porra.
Easy now.
Pelo menos lá nos Estados Unidos tinha, né?
Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Just thought I couldn't use this, didn't you? You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Yeah!
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Hurry! I guess we're going straight for the chicken coop.
Let's go! Come on!
Got one! That's it! Damn coyotes!
Come on!
Cadê o outro?
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I guess this week pays off the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Cara, e o sistema de combate desse jogo
Experience in.
é muito gostoso, galera.
Did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
Claro que não existe jogo perfeito, mas esse jogo beira a perfeição.
But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Ô caramba, não era quadrado? Eu apertei quadrado, ele pulou. Meio que confundiu a jogabilidade agora. Ó, é quadrado, eu apertei quadrado.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Farland. Você pode dormir na cama do seu quarto para salvar o jogo. Se você dormir, acordará às 6 horas da manhã, né? Isso. Então vamos lá, né? Você também pode pegar munição extra no baú do seu quarto. É. Cadê a... Aí, munição do revólver. Vamos dormir então para acordar às 6 horas? Isso. Acho que a gente é obrigado a dormir aqui para... Vamos lá. Olha, a Bonnie já está lá, né? Será que eu vou com o cavalo lá? É que tem algumas fases, galera, pelo que eu me lembro, que a gente não pode fazer em tal horário, né? Então, tipo, tem lugares que a gente... que as missões a gente só faz à noite, tem lugares que a missão é só de dia.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson, what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Vou postar uma corrida com ela agora também.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Hoje, essa aí na desvantagem, né?
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Watch and learn, miss.
This sure beats milking cows!
Come on.
O problema é que aqui a gente tem que administrar, né, galera? Nossa, velho.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on, easy up now. Are you saving the best for last? best you can do? Come on. Come on. Hey.
Ganhei.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McCarthy.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Fama mais 20. Nós temos... Ó, nós vamos nessa... Vamos ver o mapa aqui. Vou botar aqui... Vamos lá ver o delegado então, né? Tem uma fase com a McFarlane. Mas vamos lá, né? Vamos fazer uma missão que tá piscando, né? Parece uma das missões principais. Cara, sinceramente, manos, eu já joguei umas 2 vezes, já zerei esse jogo aqui. Mas assim, outro patamar, tá, galera? Não tem jeito, galera. Que nem eu falo, o único problema aqui que eu tô vendo é a renderização, né, galera? A renderização que eu falo é aquela... Quando tu vai chegando e o cenário vai brotando, assim, sabe? Sem falar, né, galera, que tanto esse jogo como o próprio GTA, né? Ele do nada assim vem pessoas aleatórias, missões aleatórias, né, que tu tem que fazer, né? Não são missões principais dos jogos, mas se você é um cara que você já zerou o game ou coisa e tal, né? Você vai andando, vai aparecendo muita coisa, tá? Então, olha só o armadilho, galera, olha lá. A lendária lendário condado, né? Vamos dizer condado, porque falar cidade é uma coisa muito pequenininha, né? O que hoje a gente chamaria de bairro. Você está ganhando lealdade da sua montaria. O fôlego dela aumentou devido a esse vínculo. Mano, e o bom, né? Que pelo menos legenda em português, né? A gente consegue desfrutar mais. Tipo assim, hoje, né? Eu sou um cara que eu consigo entender um pouco melhor o inglês, né? Mas o que dá para dizer que a gente poderia ter essa legenda já na primeira versão, nas primeiras versões do jogo, né? Mas enfim, né, galera? É muito bom, né? A gente saber o que a gente tá fazendo, né? Vamos amarrar o cavalo e vamos falar com o xerife. Ó, lá já vem um cidadãozinho. Acho que aqui eu vou ter que dar um pau nos caras já, né?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and fight.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burned down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Boggs Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, trying to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
Yeah.
Keep up, will ya?
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Será que é a missão daquela casa agora? Aham.
Slow down.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, foot. Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Marston, take that bastard behind the tree.
Esse já foi.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy.
Nossa, mano.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. You ain't getting away this time.
You really want to die, friend?
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got the son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Mais uma missão completada. Pensei que essa missão era daquela da casa grande, mas ainda não é, galera. Deu meu cavalo. Vou fazer mais uma missão daquela lá, galera. Desse cara aqui, né? Por outro lado, pessoas desonradas vão reagir positivamente se você tiver honra baixa. E pessoas honradas vão reagir negativamente. Vamos voltar para o delegado Johnson. Daquela cavalgada pra curtir o jogo, né, galera? Porque olha só isso. É uma coisa muito top, né, mano? Você descobriu o traje. Caralho. Acho que se o cara der de cara com o outro ali, o cara se embaça, né? Depois de um combate, você pode procurar dinheiro, munição, extras ou consumíveis nos corpos. Ó, dá bastante dica, né, galera? E olha lá, ó. Salvamos os caras aí. Saquear os caras aqui, não quero nem saber. Ó, é isso que eu falo, galera. A gente salva os camaradas, tá ligado? Aí, manos. Viu? A gente aborda várias condições, né? A gente tava indo pro nosso objetivo de boinha. Vi os caras fazendo um refém, né? Roubando ele. Ajudei o cara, isso aí aumenta a honra, né, manos? Ó, é isso que eu falo, a renderização desse jogo tá mal otimizada, né? Mas é aquela coisa que eu falo, né, galera? Um jogo de 2010, né? Tá dando um baile em muito jogo promissor novo por aí, né? Jogo da faca. Esse jogo da faca eu joguei muito lá. Na época do Xbox One, quando eu joguei. Desconhecidos espalhados pelo mundo precisam de ajuda. Eles estão marcados com ponto de interrogação no mapa. É, pode crer. Mas, mano, a prioridade, tá? É as missões principais, tá?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
Do you? Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
Ain't gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I've just been up in the canyon.
Só um pouquinho aí, galera. Eu já volto.
canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Bacia do Lúcio.
I don't work for the government. Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Vamos entrar no meio de uma cordilheira. Vá até a estrada da bacia.
Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Martin.
Eu acho que aqui vai ter muito combate, galera.
Look out! Rush for guard! Gun him down!
Caraca, hein?
There's the son of a bitch. Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself. That bastard won't be rustling no more. Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Stay with me.
Opa!
Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. There's a couple of the rat bastards. All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Hellfire.
Que galera, velho.
They're still coming. Damn you. Let's clear out Pike Basin once
Cadê o outro? Defenda o delegado Johnson.
Put down your guns and surrender! Surrender! Or I'll kill you all! Nice shot! Good shooting, boy!
Cara, a mira aqui tá muito da hora, tá?
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air!
Tem um pipoco no cara, ó.
I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
Vasculha o acampamento e se reúna com o delegado Johnson. Vamos saquear aqui.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers.
Sniper, tiradores.
Eyes
Né?
up! Sniper! Stay with me!
O caralho, mano.
Get themselves up or we'll kill every last one of you.
Não tô vendo os caras, velho. O caraca, mano. Eu não tô vendo ele, mano. Cara, é difícil de ver os caras, tá ligado? Muito longe, eu acho que não acerta, velho. Merda, hein? Cadê o delegado, porra? O delegado acelerou na minha frente também? Ah, tá lá, ó. Nem dá pra... Tem lugar que a gente não consegue chegar no tiro.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Fire wheel, boys! Try to keep them Catholic hostiles alive.
You better surrender. You hear? Oh my good God!
Pô, tem uns que a gente não consegue, velho. Opa! Aqui atrás dessa pedra aqui, vamos ver. Tá que chega o tiro lá? Nem chega lá, velho. Mas ali embaixo chega.
Put down your guns and surrender. There's one more for the vultures. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Falta só mais 3. Ah, tá lá o cara. Resgate os peões.
I think that's all of them.
É muito longe, a gente não consegue.
Let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard Dalton's case. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. They're back! I'm done for! Is that all? Praise be, there's still hope.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our maker has a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. The Good Samaritan in wolf's clothes. Forgive me. Pain is playing rare havoc with my metaphors. Look out, Doc! More of them! Make sure you stay on the road. I don't know how much I can take right now.
Leave the driving to me. I'll go as easy as I can.
I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me. Where's Armadillo? Master John! Master! Oh, the coward! I implore you to please stay on the road! Dad, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Take me into your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Tá, aqui a gente já fez todas as Nova Austin. Vamos ver o que nós temos aqui, né? Vamos voltar pro rancho da dona McFarlane. Vamos fazer uma missão que tem aí em aberto para ela. Pegar o nosso cavalo negro. Vamos dar-lhe um cacete até lá.
Sem vergonha.
O cara tem que ficar ligado, galera, nessas paradas aqui. Porque nesse trechinho aqui, tem uns trechos aqui que os caras são muito filha da mãe. Eles fazem muitas emboscadas, né? Chegamos na Fazenda McFarlane. Ah! McFarlane Ranch, Formas of Ice.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
Ó, cabeça outra.
Hello?
Tá, cachorro, tu vai fazer o que aí? O que nós temos que fazer?
Go on then, boy.
Aqui a gente vai ganhar o modo reflexo ainda, né? Que ainda não tem, né, galera? Ganhamos mais uma graninha. Ah, então vamos dar uma descansada pra... Que hora que é agora? São 7 da noite, vai dar, né? Então vamos dar uma descansada no nosso local lá. Pra fazer o tempo passar, né, galera? Selecione o compartimento. Ah. Será que deu liga? Vamos ver. Será que ainda é de noite? É, ainda é de madrugada. Que hora que é agora? Ah, 1 e pouco da manhã ainda, pô. Tem que dar mais uma dormida aqui, galera. Vamos lá. Isso que é chato, né, galera? A gente tem que esperar passar o tempo. Vamos ver que hora é agora. É, agora eu acho que dá, né? 6 e 7 da manhã. Acho que tá no horário, né? É. Isso é armadilha.
Hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Vamos lá.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's...
Só não vai matar o cachorro, né, velho?
for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Se não me engano, vai ter corrida de charrete também.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fell in laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Essa entrada sempre me confunde, né, galera? Sai da frente, mano. Não quero atropelar ninguém aqui.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
É bom que eu tô aqui.
For you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Não é aqui, é no outro lado.
A mesma coisa que lá, não é igual pro
Howdy, friend.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Thank you.
Não, para estar estudando isso, mano. Pode entrar com bolsa,
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Salvando, pronto. Agora você pode comprar e alugar propriedades marcadas. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Eu posso ir lá na Bonnie de novo, galera. Mas antes de ir lá, eu vou ver se eu compro uma... aqui eu tô ligado, hein? Posso alugar um quarto, né? Aí eu posso descansar lá em cima.
Look out, mister.
Aí. Tem alguém se matando aqui, velho?
I'm a married man.
Tá, vamos fazer mais uma missãozinha aqui, galera. Depois nós encerramos, né? Pra apresentar o jogo aí pra quem ainda não conhece, tá ótimo. A maioria que jogou jogos grandiosos dificilmente ficou sem jogar. Caralho, velho, eu quero salvar aquele cara lá. Mira nos caras lá, velho. Dá pra ver os caras fazer arruaça e não desossar os caras, né, mano? Vamos lá, vamos lá. O cara torando ali. Parece ter uma casa aqui, uma fazenda. Eu nunca fui, cara, aqui nessa... Rancho McFarlane. Vambora. Mais uma fasezinha. Fazer mais uma missãozinha aí, galera. Ah, eu acho que agora é de gado. Aquela pra escoltar o jogo.
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met.
Já.
People don't forget.
Eu fiz reviradinho de cenoura, repolho com carne moída.
Não.
Especially when it comes
Depois eu
to
faço
money.
miojo depois.
And you know,
Não,
even
não quero.
now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were... well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth.
A Helena andou vomitando à tarde.
Quem? A Helena?
I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Agora nós vamos liderar um rebanho, galera. Vamos lá. Será que se eu chamar o cavalo ele vem? Vem.
Alright, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Da hora, velho. Vai matar o cachorrinho, né, velho?
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Mr.
Ah, essa fase é fácil. Fazer o... Posiciona atrás do rebanho.
Alright, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. Stay behind. That's it.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Come on, you dumb head.
Vamos.
Whoa there.
Look at the cowboy. Ain't that hard, is it? You're a rancher now, aren't you? Yeah, there you go.
Ah, agora ele deu a dica certa, né? Ah, se eu quiser que ele vá para a esquerda, eu tenho que ficar na direita. McFarlane já tá esperando lá na frente. Se mandou, velho. Acho que aqui vai estourar o rebanho, tá ligado?
Nail it down. He's just showing off now.
Alright, let's move this large herd out to the farm pasture. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Keep it moving. Come.
Control that horse.
Ô, Farlane, vai-te embora, nega. Chegando.
Tu não tem motor de Play 4 que tu queira vender, né?
Não.
Porque o João só tinha um e aí agora ela tá aqui, ela tem duas crianças, ela tá
Ranching
querendo
might
comprar.
be your true
Eu
calling,
pensei
Mr.
comprar
Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
É caro, tá?
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Aí. Bom, galera, eu vou lá pro meu aconchego.
Mandei contato sobre isso?
Mas ó, bom, se ela não tem Mercado Livre ou em outro lugar,
porque as
porque
crianças estavam afobadas pra jogar agora.
ah, mas se ela procurar na Magalu numa loja, mas ela vai achar mais barato.
Ô, Angélia, meu marido tá falando aqui que se tu for procurar no Mercado Livre ou na Magalu ali, tu vai pagar bem mais barato ainda do que tá nesse brick ali, ele falou. Ele mesmo, os jogos dele ali, ó, ele tá comprando quase tudo pelo Mercado Livre, tá compensando bastante. E o Mercado Livre tá assim, né? Tu compra hoje, amanhã ou depois de amanhã, no máximo, já tá entregando, né? Dá uma olhada ali, é console de Play 4, bota ali no Mercado Livre. Ele tem aqui o dele, né? E um que ele tem também para quando vem os amigos dele aqui, tudo que eles jogam, né? Daí não dá para ele vender. Se ele tivesse mais um ainda, ele até vendia, mas aí ele não tem.